What is going on, PokeMoshPit? NBZ here, back with another game for you. Now, you may be wondering why I'm using a emulator to record this, as I usually use camera recordings. First of all, I didn't live record this one. I just kind of wanted a game, and it turned out to be pretty decent, so I decided to versus record it. And instead of, putting my camera and versus recording it, I decided to try out an emulator and just see how this whole shebang works, seeing as pretty much everyone does it nowadays anyway. I thought it would be a kind of change of pace or something. So we'll just see how it goes. I know I personally don't like the versus recorder too much because it goes too fast, but I hope that I'll be able to do this game justice. As you can see, I'm kind of using a pseudo Sun team here. My opponent has a couple of guys who can abuse it. You've got Infernape there, who is obviously going to get stabbed with the fire attack in the sun. It's going to do a lot of damage to my team if I'm not careful around it. And he has a Sazandora, which could possibly use the Fire Blast to abuse stuff. But I guess overall it should turn out to be pretty cool, so let's see how this goes. So, going to lead off with my Ninetales. I knew he'd lead off with his Feraligatr. He did have it in the first slot, so I was pretty much certain he would do. Now, I do carry Will-O-Wisp on my Ninetales, so I'm going to go for it straight off the bat, and it is going to cripple that Feraligatr straight away. Even though he does carry the super effective Earthquake, it is not going to do enough to take me out. It's only going to do just below half, which is absolutely perfect. It means that I am now able to set up some other kind of move, or feel free to switch out to something else. I believe that I go out to my Shiftry here, predicting another Earthquake, and hopefully being able to take it relatively well thanks to the burn. But he's going to double switch, we're going to double switch here, and he's going to go to a Sazandora. Now, I do carry the low kick on my Shiftry, and I knew I would outspeed just due to the Chlorophyll, but I decided to be safe. I didn't want to lose my Shiftry early, and I'm pretty sure that that 4 times effective U-turn from Sazandora would have taken me out. Went to Blissey, and I am using Blissey, kind of a whorish poke, but I decided that I was feeling like using it for once, so, why not? I decided to. It does take the U-turn very nicely, but I'm going to switch out to my Ninetales on the Metagross switch-in, fearing any kind of Meteor Mash or something he's going to throw at me. He does actually decide to set up the Stealth Rock. I didn't think he would do that, simply because he has a Donphan on his team. I thought Donphan would be the one carrying the rocks. Turns out not to be, and it does turn out to be his Metagross. Of course, he is afraid of the Fire move in the sun. And I go for the Overheat, which is going to miss first time on the Feraligatr, but the second time it is going to hit. And I decide to go for the Overheat mainly just because of the sun boost it has, and because it's kind of just overpowered. And I'm kind of surprised by how much it did. I thought it would do a little bit more, but maybe this Feraligatr is bulky. In any case, he does get a crit Ice Punch. It doesn't really matter because he did over-predict there. I'm guessing he was predicting my switch to Shiftry, and thus wanted to get some super effective damage on that. And here is where my special attack lowering comes into play, because Jesus, look at that. Even an extra Sentry is not able to take out Feraligatr from that low health. I was shocked, stunned, surprised out of my mind that that didn't happen. So, yeah, that was kind of terrible. Does mean I take a lot more damage than I wanted to. Waterfall isn't going to do too much because it's weakened by the sun and by the burn, but he does go down to the burn in the end. Now, Infernape comes in, is going to go for the Thunder Punch. I really just didn't want to switch out. Stealth Rocks were up, and I was probably going to die on the switch in, so I'm going to leave for Death Fodder and Ninetales. Now, I'm going to bring out She Likes to Fight and Makeup because I'm going to get off a sub here. I was bluffing the Choice Scarf, which I'm guessing that's the reason he switched out, because he was afraid of it, and does go to Donphan. Now here I forget that Donphan has the Sturdy, which is going to leave him at 1 HP, and I'm thinking a Fire Blast and the sun's going to take him out. It would have done if not for the Sturdy. I do get a crit, completely useless of course, because Donphan's special defense is nothing to shout out about. Holy crap, I'm gonna die. So, he roars me out. That was terrible, sorry guys. He roars me out, and my sub goes away, unfortunately, and now I'm gonna take more Stealth Rock damage when I switch in. But I go out to Terry, something or other, and Close Combat's gonna finish him off. I could have potentially gone for the Rock Polish or the Swords Dance there, because this is a double set, a double setup set, but he does have the Infernape, which I'm afraid is going to outspeed me, which is why I'm going to switch out and hopefully take a close combat, which he's going to do. But he actually goes for the Mach Punch, which is not going to affect Shandera in any way whatsoever. And now that he's seen my substitute, he knows that he's going to outspeed me and is going to go for the Thunder Punch to take me out. Really not too bothered by it. Shandera did pretty much a nice job overall, so I'm not too sad to lose it. So in comes my Terrakion. I think I can live a Mach Punch. Kind of naive of me, but I actually don't, and unfortunately I am going to go down to that. Now I haven't seen any Life Orb recoil, and I know he can change his moves up, so I really do not know what item this Infernape's carrying. I'm expecting it's probably Expert Belt, but I really don't know. But it's a big threat to my team, and for some reason here he goes for the Mach Punch on my Volcarona. I'm not sure if he didn't know what typing I was or something, but I'm going to be able to get off a free Fire Dance, and I'm going to get the special attack raise. Now I really don't know what was going on here in his mind, why he switched out, why he was using Mach Punch or any of that, because any sort of fire move from that range with the Sun Boost would have taken me out. It is neutral because I'm Bug type, as well as having that Fire type. It's going to be neutral and not, you know, resisted. So I get the Morning Sun off as he switches to a Metagross, which is just incredible because, you know, I'm back at full health. It's as if Stealth Rock weren't even here, and I have +1 special attack in the Sun with a Fire Dance. It's easily going to take out the Metagross, super effective, and that was no problem whatsoever. Now I do not get the special attack boost there, but in comes Sazandora. I know I can live a Draco Meteor. I just have a sense that I can, and because he U-turned, I know he's not Specs, so he would be Scarfed. And I know that after one Quiver Dance, I'm going to be able to outspeed him, so I do get the Quiver Dance off. Overall, it wasn't that big of a deal that his Draco Meteor missed in the end, I don't think, because I would have lived it, got off a Quiver Dance, and killed his Sazandora anyway. And I'm guessing that at the health I would be now, his Mach Punch from Infernape wouldn't have been able to take me out. Added to the fact that he has this Dust Noir, which, you know, Fire Dance is going to do a lot of damage to it. It isn't surprisingly going to take him out. I do have +2 special attack and the Sun and Stab, but Dust Noir really does have heavy defenses, and is going to be able to live it. He goes for a Curse, kind of in vain, hoping to, you know, just do as much damage to me as he can. He's going to take off a quarter on the first turn, but I'm going to be able to outspeed this Infernape and take him out with a Fire Dance, which is very, very nice. It means I'm going to take the game here as Volcarona managed to pull off a sweep, and dude, Volcarona rocks in the Sun, not going to lie. Yeah, so that was a pretty decent game. TaraNaga, this was from Smogon. I found this dude on Smogon. You know, it was during the middle of the day, so most Americans weren't on any Zats or anything, and there weren't many people around. I decided to go onto Smogon and, you know, have a look around, and, you know, found this guy, and it turned out a pretty decent match. So I kind of felt I had to rush that. Don't know what you guys thought of that narration, but kind of felt rushed-ish. I hope it was okay. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully bring you guys another match very, very, very soon. If you would like to check out my channel, if you enjoyed this narration, then please go click that link in the description. I'm sure it will be there. Otherwise, sub to the PokeMoshPit, and I will see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye.